All right, family. Black Power. Black Power is the true power with General Sarasun said he kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited and delighted to be accepting members to the Sarasun Seti YouTube page, a dynamic page. Y'all already know what it is. Black Power, Black Frequency. If you're feeling that frequency and energy, you should most definitely join. Link right down in the video description is in the chat. Click it. You'll get a video introduction rundown on the memberships, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. Even if you don't, I appreciate your presence here. At the Sarah Student City YouTube page, continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. Ring the alarm. KingSeti.com, online marketplace, official General Sarah Student Seti, DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, and hoodies for the kings, the queens, and the children. We got African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor accessories for every room in the house. We got 25% off selected items at this time. Shop and save, and shop. Pull the fire alarm, generalseti.com, SETI University, over 2,000, close to 2,500 videos from the general, all the subjects that you know and love. Too Raw for YouTube, the Making of the White Man series, all debates, all religions exposed: Christianity, Judaism, Islam, Hinduism, this ism, that ism, ancient Egypt, Ethiopia, India, Black power, politics, economics, the Black woman is God, alchemy, occult. We got it all. Plus, we got supplemental, monumental, instrumental research material from the grandmaster teachers, the experts. We got it all on one site, family. There is no other website that could compare or compete. Become a member today. Everybody knows SETI popping on Patreon, dropping nuclear bombs on Patreon. We talking about over 500 exclusive live streams where generalseti.com, SETI University, is the library, video library. It's university. Patreon is the lecture hall where you come to get the live streams, the general in the flesh. That's what you want. We talking about exquisite, visually stunning, shocking lecture presentations. Man, this is where you come join. We going live today, and we taking it where we can't take it on the tube. You feel me? So get on over there and get that word, family. King SETI on Rumble, the Black Power Scholar that won't stumble or fumble. Get on over there and subscribe. To all the family out there, donate to the general. I thank you. I appreciate the fact you appreciate me. Any of the family out there would like to donate to the hardworking general, link right there on the screen, in the chat, in the video description. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels: King SETI, General SETI, Sarasun SETI. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up, like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends. And comment, comment, comment. Just don't say nothing stupid, because I will bang your ass. Okay, now here we go, y'all. This is soon to be possibly your vice president. You see, your vice president. Listen here. Donald Trump is in trouble. Donald Trump is in trouble. He better drop this motherfucker quick. You see, I'm just saying, he better get rid of him quick, because he has become such a liability. And what it don't make no goddamn sense that Donald Trump didn't do no better background check. They'll do a background check on a nigga quick. Nigga, they'll go back, nigga, to when you was 2 years old, nigga. And nigga, you took one of them fat pencils and shit from out of, somebody else goddamn box, nigga. You know what you did. When you were little, nigga, you know when they had them big pencils and shit and fat pencils and shit. Yeah, nigga, you know you took it. You know you took it, Leroy. And so, nigga, they still got that on your record right now today. So if you go do a background check, they say, look, nigga, yeah, you were thieving that too, nigga. We can't hire you. We can't trust you, nigga. Yeah, you were stealing when you was 2, nigga. So now here it is. You got JD Vance. You see what I'm saying? And he out there, he talking about, that they gonna be passing all type of legislation, restricting all the, the no pride movement. Yeah, the no pride movement. And so, and so he coming out strong, like, yeah, we blocking all this shit. Y'all ain't gonna be going in the bathrooms. Y'all ain't gonna be, yeah, you ain't gonna be, what's the other shit? Being in women sports and shit, knocking them out and shit, and physically dominating women in their own sports and pretending. It's just so much shit that that he out here. He's supposed to be a champion of these, these philosophies, and come to find out, here it is, JD Vance is a sweetie pie. He's a sweetie pie. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. He out there. He want to be Goldilocks. He want to be, he want to be Little Red Riding Hood. Yeah. Yeah, he want to be Snow White. He want to be all these things. Yeah, he wants to be all these things. And here it is, Donald Trump not doing his work. Or maybe he did. Maybe he did do his homework. Yeah, this was his son. I seen him. His son was the one that supposedly scouted out Vance, JD Vance. That's what they said. They said his son was supposed the one that scouted him out. So yesterday I put out a pic where this motherfucker, yeah, he's there, but now this one even more scandalous because he in there showing up. He wanted to come all the way out. Yeah, he wanna put his hair up and he wanna pose. Yeah, you is that. You've been busted, JD. You've been busted. Donald Trump gonna have to get rid of him. It's no way you can move forward with him. You see what I'm saying? Because if they got this, they got some more. I guarantee. And how much more of this shit you gonna take? You see what I'm saying? You might as well go on and drop this motherfucker like a hot potato right now and save yourself the liability. This is why you got to do and let me tell you, the crack pot over there from Minnesota, that's Kamala Harris vice president. He's a crack pot. He's a crack pot too. You see what I'm saying? But he may not have as much incriminating information on him. Maybe he do. Maybe they're just gonna start slinging shit all over the TV. We don't know. But I know one thing, that this is a hell of a liability for a man who, and his numbers, and they say, Kamala Harris went into the lead on him, and this ain't gonna help him. Ain't nobody, I mean, he might get the no pride movement to rock with him, and say, oh, JD, he won us. That's what they say. Oh, we knew he was, he should have been came out. All the parties he done been to and behind the scene, he want to come out like, yeah, he's a champion for all that. That's because he trying to impress Donald Trump, but to no avail. They didn't went out there and went in his file, and they didn't pull it out all, and they got more. Good and goddamn well, anybody that will sit there like that and pose like that, got eyeliner on and shit. He looked like motherfucking what's that motherfucking crazy ass motherfucker that be rock and roll? Ozzy Osbourne. Yeah, that motherfucking there looking like Ozzy Osbourne and shit and all this shit. And so yeah, JD, it did just show you ain't got no goddamn. What you gonna do? You see what I'm saying? You didn't went from an old decrepit Joe Biden, decrepit. You understand what I'm saying? Looking like Tales from the Crypt president. Then, you know what I'm saying? What's that shit where they say, I'm falling and I can't get up? Yeah, you understand? He had to hit the button goddamn every 2 days. He got to hit the button and shit. He the president. He had to hit the button. I'm falling and I can't get up. So you got a decrepit, you understand, orthopedic ass president in Joe Biden. And now you come out and literally Donald Trump then took his place because he about 400 years old too. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know how many toupees and shit that he didn't glue to the top of his head. They know good and goddamn well that that's a wig that he wearing. And so, Donald Trump might not care that JD Vance is up here with the wig on, because goddamn it, Donald Trump been wearing wigs for the last 50 years. You see what I'm saying? He be, and he got them motherfuckers stitched in there real good. Now he done paid a couple dollars. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that shit thin. That shit thinning now. You got to get you a new wig and see. But when you stitch that shit in there like that, you know what I'm saying? And you go in there deep. You understand what I'm saying? They didn't went up under that goddamn scalp on Donald Trump and put them, and put that double stitch on that motherfucker. So it don't, but it's thinning out on the top. So now they got to go under there and scrape his scalp. You understand? And put a new wig in there, man. But, but see, Donald Trump don't care about what JD, because he himself wear a wig. But this is real bad for Donald Trump. It's real bad now. It's real bad. But both of them, ain't now one of them in no position. You understand? It's a sad situation. It's a sad situation that black people think they got a choice. And you ain't just acknowledge when you ain't got no motherfucking choice. You see what I'm saying? Just acknowledge it, because if you trying to get to a destination and you chart out how to get there, acknowledge it. So you can turn down more than one wrong road. Okay, it ain't just one, and because they give you two. You got you under the illusion that one good, one bad. No, both of them rotten. You see what I'm saying? Have you ever opened up a goddamn carton of eggs and it was about 3-4 of them cracked? You see what I'm saying? You got the two cracked eggs, nigga. You got the two cracked eggs, the two rotten eggs, nigga. And so now you got to come to understand that there's no win in that. I know y'all want to come in here, and like I say, I'm not, I could cut into comment on what she is. You understand? Based on her family. I ain't gonna, it ain't about what you believe. It is what I know. You see what I'm saying? This is what I know. When we talk about, when you talk about Hinduism, you talking about conservatism like a motherfucker. They've been conservative in that caste system for goddamn near 3,000 years. That's conservatism like a motherfucker. You see, where they don't even let motherfuckers, you can't even marry outside your caste system. You see what I'm saying? They don't even, that shit is looked down on, because, if you marry, that means your dollar, your prestige, you looked at as pure. You see what I'm saying? You're pure. And the ones that below you is polluted. And so they don't allow for you to come out of that. So I've listened, and you can go and do the research over and over and over. I know you don't like that. I know you don't like it, nigga, but you got to prove me wrong. Prove me wrong in the things that I say. Prove me wrong in the things that I say. So you got a Brahmin, and now you got a vice president nominee crossdresser. You see what I'm saying? Who be out there with Rodman and shit, be out there and shit partying with Rodman or some goddamn body, or one of them crazy ass types and shit. Yeah, be at all the pride parades and shit. No pride parade. Disneyland and shit. And like I say, I could see it in the motherfucker eye. Because it already on some of it looked like he still has some on. You know what I'm saying? Eyeliner and shit and whatnot. On some of the interviews, I looked in his eyes. I say, that motherfucker eyes look, something ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Is the motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Like he didn't, put a little mascara on his shit, And so, yeah, if Donald Trump is in serious trouble with JD Vance, he gonna have to drop it. He gonna have to drop it. You feel what I'm saying? And go on in there and they say vice president, yes, it do. Motherfuckers say the vice president don't necessarily, motherfucker, when it's a highly, what's the word I'm looking for? We talking about controversial. You see what I'm saying? This right here is overly controversial. You know what I'm saying? With the vice president, you think this not going to affect that the vice president don't affect the outcome of the presidential run. Whoever said that is a fool. Don't believe that. See, you keep believing, yeah, if they are a average Joe, you know what I'm saying, or somebody that, yeah, they've been a senator, they've been this, that, and the third, they've been quiet, they haven't really made too much noise, and so they got a decent record and shit where people could see, yes, they've been a servant of government and politics, and that they could fulfill the role of vice president. That's if they, they got a quiet resume or a decent resume where they haven't made too much noise, that have caused them to look very, controversial or very, the word I'm looking for is that, not just, a consequence. You see what I'm saying? Where you could be, a consequence to the presidential run. You see what I'm saying? And so this motherfucker right here, one more. All it's gonna take is one more of these type of, and where he and and it's a wrap. He should already be looking for him another nominee. Period. He should be looking for him another nominee. No way should he move forward without, already getting him a list and getting, and like I say, I'm not voting for either. You feel me? I'm not voting for either. But he should get him a solid goddamn running mate. That was ridiculous. You see what I'm saying? That he, and he thinking he going because he want to play to that, and it really show what they about. You see what I'm saying? It really show what that movement is about. That they a bunch of perpetrating ass, you understand, want to be, radical whites and shit. And then behind the scene, y'all is on the no pride. You see, y'all with the no pride movement on the DL and shit. We see what y'all, what that movement is about over there. Yeah, but I guarantee you, listen to me when I tell y'all this. If you have not heard it, I'm gonna tell you right now that Donald Trump gonna have to get rid of JD Vance. He made a mistake. He did. He made a serious mistake. He didn't just make a mistake. He made a liability. You see, a consequence, but a liability. That was the word I was looking for. A liability. He's a serious liability that could, people not just gonna roll with that. You see, you know what I'm saying? Because imagine this shit. If he is, and people always say, they don't, we don't care about, just because because that's their right. So can this motherfucker come out in the Oval Office looking like that? Can he come out in the Oval fucking Office? Okay, you got Xi Jinping and you got Vladimir Putin, and yeah, you mean to tell me that this man in a state dinner, you understand, with Vladimir Putin, with Xi Jinping, and the likes of major nations in the world, and he can come out here like that? I mean, this is, like when you seen that Joe Biden could not take 2 steps without falling and breaking his goddamn thigh bone. You see what I'm saying? You should have known right then and there. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. When I seen the man fall down the stairs to Air Force One, I knew it was a wrap then. That was it. That took the motherfucking cake for me. This is the United States of America, the most powerful nation in the world, and this is the commander-in-chief, and this motherfucker got on the pen, falling down the goddamn Air Force One. They should have known to put somebody behind that man at all time in case he fall. They live, and give him a lift, and to make sure he don't fall. That was wrong for them to do that. Just to let the man just roam and shit. You know what I'm saying? And trip and fall and motherfucking trip and fell over and fell down so many goddamn times. It's embarrassing as a nation. Just goddamn embarrassing. So they should have known. They should have known. They just did. All they did was embarrass the nation. Talking about what he did. He embarrassed the goddamn nation. And here it is. What y'all gonna do? Y'all gonna vote for Donald Trump. And then JD Vance gonna come out like this at a state dinner with Xi Jinping, with Vladimir Putin. He gonna come out, you understand what I'm saying, looking like Snow White. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, Rapunzel. This motherfucker gonna come out like Rapunzel. You see what I'm saying? With all this regalia and shit, no pride. This is what you want. This is the very fall right in front of your motherfucking eyes of the United States. It was coming, but goddamn it, it didn't come. It was coming and it didn't come. And so I don't expect nothing else. I'm about to get on because there's nothing more to say. If one, listen to me, Donald Trump, if you're out there, take it from the general. You feel me? You understand what I'm saying? You know, you ain't nothing but a decrepit. You understand what I'm saying? But we expect more than that from somebody supposed to know so goddamn much. How in the hell did you let this get past? You always talking about you fired and you always looking at resumes. What the fuck? How you didn't see this on JD Vance resume? You see what I'm saying? But you ain't got no more times, Donald Trump, with JD Vance. I'm just gonna tell you. The next photo, the next piece of garbage that come out on him, because this is the pen. Now, if you get one more, he should be gone. You should already say, you know what? I made a mistake. And you could, and listen to me. And like I said, I wouldn't goddamn vote for nobody. But this is becoming so embarrassing because we see the fall is here. Y'all can't even come to the goddamn presidency with two strong candidates, racist as you want to be, but at least have your strength of mind, reasoning, and all of this. Y'all can't even come to the goddamn table with a strong mind, reasoning, in strength. And, you can't even do that. Every one of these motherfuckers up there is fraudulent and flawed. You see what I'm saying? Fraudulent and flawed. So I'm about to get on up out of here, family. You know what I'm saying? Because it is what it is. I'm expecting, and you heard it from here. You heard it from the general. I'm expecting that JD Vance will be replaced before this shit is over with. Because if he comes out with any more embarrassing shit like this, I don't see how he could keep it and expect to win. He's a total liability, and it could cost him. Yes, the vice president don't matter if his resume is well, you don't have this kind of shit on him. He just, he might not be nationally known. She might not be nationally known. But when you go over their service record, it's pretty good. Okay, they didn't serve in a political position, a government position. They worthy to, and so yeah, it don't matter. But when you a liability and you got all these freakish and sadistic looking ass photos on your resume, then the vice president, it does matter because he's a serious liability. Nobody is going to want to see this shit in the Oval Office. I'm just going to tell you, no matter what they say, they don't mind people. Nobody wants to see no shit like this. Well, JD Vance come out and representing the people of the United States, and he come out like this. And I'm taking questions. You see, I'm taking questions. And flick is golden locks up there. You see what I'm saying? Don't let it happen, family. Don't let it happen. Don't let it happen. Don't you dare do it. So Donald Trump, I'm expecting Donald Trump to drop this motherfucker. You understand what I'm saying? Like a hot potato. All right. This is General Sarasu said I want y'all to support, hit up some of them links, arm yourself with knowledge, bang on that wicked ass beast daily liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.